Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a really big stack of fun stuff here. Today we're going to go through my planner stack for 2024 and it's a big one. And now that I'm looking at it, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. But anyway, you're probably going to want to grab like a beverage of choice and a cozy blanket or something. Get comfy because I think this is going to be long. So to start, I want to move the pens over. To start, I have 5 actual planners and then 1 journal. So I have 6 things total. First things first, I'm going to move stuff aside and I guess I'll just work top down because that's logistically the easiest right now. So first things first is this. It is the Hobonichi Weeks, and please excuse the cover and the smudges and stuff. So this is the Hobonichi Weeks. I have shown this a little bit on this channel recently already because I am using it in the notes pages back here for my health and wellness tracking. This is going to be what I'm using for all of 2024 for that purpose. So it has these, I don't know what kind of calendar you want to call this, but it has all the months and it has, your days and your, the day, what am I trying to say? The date and the day of the week. Anyway, I'm having a lot of issues that I think are hormonal related. So I'm going to be tracking that kind of stuff here so I can just kind of see it across the whole year and see if there's trends. And then in the months, I'm probably just going to decorate it super pretty and call it good. There might be a couple of things that I track on the months, but not a ton. And then in the weeks, I am going to be tracking my symptoms and my moods, and then things like my sleep and my water intake and what kind of diet restrictions I'm adhering to at that time and how well I'm adhering to them, and what kind of vitamins or medication am I taking, all that sort of stuff. So I can see like if I see any patterns in here, I can go and look in the weekly for that week and be like, okay, why is this so different, or what was going on? Hopefully I can make some connections there and then talk with my doctor about it after I have some data. So that's planner number 1, Hobonichi Weeks for a health and wellness planner. Planner number 2 is going to be a Hobonichi Cousin. Now, if you've been around on my channel for a few months now, or I guess since the spring, I had tried a Hobonichi Weeks Cousin then, and I like the layout, but I was having some issues. So I switched to an Aura Estelle. I love the paper of the Aura Estelle. Then I just found myself not using it anymore, and I was just in a planner crisis. Anyway, I have found, and I think that this is going to work for me now. I pulled out my old Hobonichi Cousin, and I've just started in November, and I'm just going through, or maybe we started in October. I don't remember. Anyway, I just started using it and going through, and I think I found a way that's going to work for me. So I barely even opened this because you can tell it's still nice and crisp. So when you open this up, it gives you current, past, and future calendars. You do get this spread again. Now, I have thought of doing like a daily gratitude kind of thing, like one or 2 words per day. And just, I don't know, maybe we'll see. I don't know if I'll keep up with it. I don't know if like a word or 2 will be enough. I don't know. We'll see. But we have that, and that's my first thought on what to use this for. And I'm okay not using it because I don't want to force myself to use every single aspect of the planner, because then I am probably I know if I do that, then I know I am less likely to actually follow through and keep using the planner for the entire year. Now, this one, the monthlies do start in December, so I will probably be stickering that up and calling it fun. And these monthlies, this planner for the monthlies is going to house everything. It's going to house all of my work things, so like meetings and stuff, like training and stuff like that, or if I have day offs. It's going to be paydays, it's going to be, bill dues, it's going to be appointments, it's going to be I'm going to put big shop stuff in here, not all the little details, but just big things, so I can see everything, like my whole life all at once in one place. So we'll see how that goes. I feel like it's going to get a little overwhelming, but hopefully not. Okay, and then these monthlies do go through March of 2025, and then we start January 1st for the weeklies. And what I've been doing, and I'll pull this out. Let me see if I can show you one of these spreads here. Just a moment. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can do this. Okay, so for lately, I have been using stickers. So this kit is from the Prairie Planner, but I have been using the times on it. So I've been scheduling things and then just filling things in between where they go. Or like as I think of things, or like an errand that I have to run. Oh, I have class here and here. Let's do the errand here. Or that day is too busy with work. Let's move it to a different day or whatever, so that visually really helps. I think the thing that I struggled the most with in my Hobonichi Cousin before, was trying to do no white space in this spread. And, it just wasn't working for me. It felt super forced, and I just couldn't keep going on with it. So I think that's a lot of why I just stopped using my Cousin and then the Aura Estelle. So I'm hoping that having the time blocks is going to help. Now, I will say I do like the Aura Estelle paper better. However, a couple of different things. One is I didn't do pre-order because I wasn't sold on it yet. I wasn't convinced I was going to use this type of layout in 2024. Secondly, the Aura Estelle, at least the undated that I had, doesn't have the times along the columns here. And yeah, sure, I guess I could write them in, or I could just, put stickers down approximately where they would go so that they're relative to each other and write in times. No, I just really wanted the times on there. Okay. And then getting into the next piece, and I didn't notice this before until just the other day when I was kind of flipping through this a little bit, but it says, turning the page to a new year. And so you have December 2023 and January 2024. So you have this double page spread here, and I might just put stickers that make me happy. I don't know. I might write down like a reflection of 2023 here, or maybe hopes and goals. And then, kind of do the same kind of thing here mid-year and end of year for January for 2024. I don't know, but it feels neat. I don't know. I might do something like that. We'll see. Anyway, and then you get into your daily pages. Now, what I'm finding, and I can't share this because I have information about work and shop stuff and whatever. But what I'm finding is that I'll like to put my to-do list over in this little timed column, and I don't use it for times or scheduling, but I'll put I'll highlight a little bit and then put the header like work, and then I'll put down a few bullet points of like what needs to be done, header like home or errands or whatever, and like list what needs to be done, and then shop and so on. I've been leaving like a little corner or something for memories. So as things go on through the day, I just kind of jot a few one-line things down. And then the whole rest of this is just a brain dump. I just literally write down anything and anything like list-wise or things I need to remember or whatnot. I just put it there and it's gone. And it makes my brain feel so much better. And so basically on these daily pages, I'm not going to be using stickers or hardly any. I might use some washi here and there, but I really just don't think I'm going to be using stickers. Now, that said, I did get this 10-pack of pens, and I saw them and advertised as being the same colors as like this and the Hobonichi Cousin. Now, I don't know that that's actually true. Could be. Hold on a second. Okay, so are all of these pens, do they match all of those colors? I don't know. There's a red, a green, purple, brown, a blue, a brighter blue, a green, kind of like an olive green, and then a brighter green, pinkish, let's see, purple again, brown again, and then like reddish orange again. So I don't know, but I do know I don't want to write in this one. So I'm going to pull out my other one and write in there. And I'm pretty sure I do have unused pages in each of these daily spreads so that I can test it out. And I think I'll just go ahead and start out here with all of these. I don't know what colors they are. I just have no idea. Oh, they all have the little thingy on the end. Lovely. Okay, so here are all the colors swatched out. Yeah, apparently I can't spell blue. Anyway, so yeah, there's only 10 of them, so they're not going to all completely match, but I mean, I think these look pretty close. And I kind of wanted to test too, like how long do you have to wait before it smears? And that's honestly, I did not wait on that one. Let's see a different color. Okay, so the blue smears more easily. The red definitely does. And like these won't smear if you let it sit and dry. This is just like immediately afterward. Because I don't know why, but I have this thing where if I'm writing something, I have to run my finger over it. I don't know why. So this is part of why I didn't want to keep doing this Hobonichi Cousin paper. And hey, look, I'm going straight off into squiggly land. But anyway, okay, by far the gray was the best. And I think this golden mustardy color does actually smear. It's just the color doesn't let you see that. Anyway, over here, if you are, you know, let the things dry, no smearing. So this is just if you're impatient and can't do it. Anyway, I love how they write. They're super smooth, and I got the 0.5 tip because I like trying to write small, and I need a smaller pen to do that. Anyway, I'm really happy about these. I'm really excited to use these, especially in my daily, in my Hobonichi Cousin, to get that, you know, date color match. So let's go on to the next planner. Okay, so both of those are very, very functional. Now we're going to get into a fun one. So this one is from the Penny Pages. This is going to be my memory keeping planner. I love the Penny Pages. I love all the planners that she makes. Love her paper, love everything about them. You start off you get 2023, 2024. And then you get these, which these are really kind of fun. In a past planner, I use them to track stats for like social media stuff. You can track all kinds of stuff. You can just write little memories or blurs, whatever. I don't know. I might include some photos or something from the month. I don't know. We'll see. And then you get a couple notes pages. Oh, quite a few notes pages. Okay. And then into January. And all the months are going to be laid out the same. So I'll just go through January real quick. But you get this dashboard page, and then you get the month. And I did get the dated. I know I'll probably be whiting stuff out, but that's okay. And then I got the vertical planner. I've never used the vertical planner of from the penny pages before, but I wanted to give it a shot. And so this is going to be my memory keeping planner. This year, I have been terrible at keeping up with my memory keeping. I like might get stickers down, but I don't always fill in the things. And I love the Anvalana 9th planner for memory keeping. I love how it's a complete blank slate. So like this, you know, you do have these dividing things here. You actually have your days and dates here with a box at the top, which is different. Your sidebars on a different page, just all that sort of stuff. It just makes this planner very different. I don't dislike this planner. I think I will get comfortable doing a memory keeping in this planner just because I know the paper. I love the paper. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But for me, memory keeping has always been about writing down all the stuff with the girls. But then as I look back, I find that I, you know, in the times that I kept up with it the most, I wrote a little bit about the girls' activities, but a lot of it was, you know, we ran these errands and we did this dinner and I did these chores and I had work and my husband did this. And it was a lot of like a play-by-play of like what I did that day. And it included things that the girls did. It wasn't a memory keeping planner of the girls exclusively, like the girl stuff. And so that's why I wanted a new format, is because I want to do this for me, for my memory keeping. And I don't know that I'm going to call it memory keeping. It might just be my sticker play planner where I just lay down kits and character stickers and have a ball. Another thing that I want to do with this planner, so it goes all the way through December, you know, following that same format, and I'm pretty sure it ends on a note page. Anyway, so I'm thinking, and I actually just went through my two of my sticker albums, and I have enough Harry Potter kits where I could, like, I'm only 8 kits shy of doing 52 weeks of Harry Potter in my memory keeping planner. And that's not even counting the kits that I have in my shop or I'm planning to bring to the shop soon. So I'm thinking this planner is going to be 52 weeks of Harry Potter. And I think that's going to help me stay on top of it because I'm kind of obsessed. And plus I get to buy 8 new kits. Well, I'll use my own too, but I get to buy 8 new kits. So I think this is going to be my fun playtime planner where I can just lay stickers down and have a ball and just write whatever and call it good. So no pressure planner. That's what this is going to be. Okay, next up, I have a couple of things to go with this. So next up, this is my power sheets. So it cultivates what matters power sheets. I do have a color coding sticker book and then a quick start guide to go with this planner because I mean, I like to color code things. It just makes my functional heart happy. And you get the little flags and just kind of flip. You get all kinds of color coding goodness. So I needed that in my life. This quick start guide, if you've seen my unboxing of this planner, then you've seen this. And basically what it is it gives you a breakdown of different types of goals and different areas. And these are all the different areas that the planner breaks down, but you can do areas, you can define them any way that you want. And so it goes through explaining all of this kind of stuff, what breaking it down means, what could be yearly goals. So like if you had a yearly goal of growing my friendships, then it breaks it down into quarterly goals for you. And even like monthly, or because I mean, you can do like host a book swap party and choose a date and location. So like that could be a monthly thing that you do. It could be just quarterly that you do something like that, right? Like these are just ideas on how to do these sort of things. So then you get in the community and it gives you all kinds of action items. And so these are things that would go on your tending list. And it does this for all the different types of goals, all of them. And I really like the idea of this to give me some ideas for goals that I end up making for 2024, kind of brainstorm, even if I don't pull from it directly, but to give me some ideas. Now, this planner, if it doesn't go well this year, I'm not doing power sheets again, but I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful because I did power sheets for the first time. Let's see, before I open it up, I did power sheets for the first time 2 years ago. So I was a new mom, and then I did it last year and so when I started, I had just had my second child and my first was 2.5. And then last year we moved, and I mean, we were doing other stuff before we moved, but my husband got a new job and then we moved to a different state. A whole bunch of stuff was going on. Anyway, and so for this year, I'm really hoping, for 2024, I'm really hoping that this goes well. So I did also get this these tabs kind of color code or flag things. I don't know, I might use this more in this to put page markers and flag things down. I don't know, we'll see. So we have 2024 intentional goal planner. Okay, so we do a fresh start, kind of like a welcome, what matters. And this planner really asks you, if you do it, if you take your time and you give it a lot of thought, it really helps you break down what it is that matters to you and what goals are going to get you to where you want to be, to who you want to be. And because it talks about, you know, there are good things and challenges and lessons and gratitude, just reflecting on the past. And I've found that like I've been surprised at some of my goals. So this is evaluating where you are now. So it's really, this planner really does a great job digging deep into reflection, which I appreciate, because without reflection, it's hard to know where to even begin to get to where you want to be. And I found that if you don't have goals like already set, or like, oh, I have a goal to do XYZ, and then you like the prep work's not going to help you. Like you can have an idea, but it really walks you through, you know, listing what are things that matter to me? Like what are things I'm going to say yes to and what are things I'm going to say no to this year? And these things come after you having done all of that reflection. You know, it makes you write in kind of like a Mad Libs thing, but it's not Mad Libs. But you flip back through what you've done and you're writing down, you know, where are areas that I need cultivated, and in order to do this, I'm letting go of, and I'm going to live this year by saying yes to these things and no to these things. And this really helps you to get a clear picture of where you want to go. And then it starts getting into how am I going to get there? So what goals are going to get me to the person that I want to be? And so you start writing your goals. And it gives you space, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It gives you space for 8 goals. You don't need 8 goals. You don't need a goal in every area. You can do all 8 goals in one area. It doesn't matter. This is completely up to you and what you want to do. I have found that it gets overwhelming when I try to fill in all of the goals, all 8, and especially if I'm trying to pick just one thing out of each area, or out of each pre-designated area. That's not what I want to do this year. I want to just really focus on 1 or 2 areas. And then as that begins to become a habit and solidifies, I can start pulling out and introducing other goals throughout the year to help me build that up. But I cannot start, I know myself personally, I cannot start with 8 goals and just think that I'm going to work on all of them and get them done. I think that's been my biggest problem, is I make so many goals and I get such, big ideas about what I want to accomplish that I get burnt out. Anyway, you get these goal action plans then. So you will write down what your goal is and why you want to achieve it. Why does it matter? What resources do you need? Does it fit in any of these? And it does give you a space here to make your own space, your own category. And so you're defining what success looks like, what could be roadblocks, how are you going to have fun with this, what type of goal is it? Is it a habit, a finish line, a big dream? And then in the 4 different seasons, what are you going to do to get there? And 4 different seasons, I kind of like how they did it this year with the seasons instead of calling them, quarters, which I know later they'll be quarterly refresh and everything. But because there are different seasons of life and there are different seasons of life within each year. And that has taken me a long time to get accustomed to. I'm still not accustomed to it. Anyway, we have 8 of these spreads because you can make 8 goals. That's what they give you. Now this is the pace yourself. So in each season or in each quarter, writing down the things that are going to get you to that big end goal. And so you would go back to these break it down or goal action plan pages and pull out things from this page here to put in here. So if you are working on, let's say 3 goals, you're not going to put down in season 1, January, all the action steps for each of those goals because you're going to get burnt out. Spread them out a little bit. And this is why I say, as I'm going through the year, I can introduce new goals and work on them in 3 chunk increments, which is a lot more manageable. That's the plan anyway. You can do a word of the year. I've never done a word of the year, but yeah, it gives you a place to do a vision board. And then I really like this because it is explaining to you how to do a tending list. I've never seen this before in a Power Sheets planner. I really like this because that's where I get stuck. I do all the prep work. I make all of the goals. I set out all the quarterly goals and action plans and everything. And then I get to the tending list. I'm like, what do I put there? What are the things that are going to get me to these goals? And so I like that they have that to walk you through it. I like this routine rest because my life is all about routines. I love my routines. I also hate my routines because I need to change. So that's something I'm going to work on. But I love the routines because of my little kids and they thrive on routine. And so this is going to be something that's going to be very helpful for me. I know. But just making routines out of accomplishing my goals and working on those so that doing the things that are going to get me to accomplish those goals just become habit or become routine. Now, last year, they didn't do individual dividers. they just put the tabs on the calendar for the monthly. And so I like that they brought the dividers back. It makes it feel much more sturdy. And so like if I were to grab from a place, I can just flip right over. I don't have to hope that it's not going to rip a page. Anyway, I did get the neutral cover, so all of my tabs and dividers in here are pretty neutral. So this is it says a monthly reset, so it like breaks down, you know, what's going on, and you can evaluate where you are at the start of the month. And then you have a monthly spread. Again, I don't really do much on here. I probably should, but I don't. This weekly rhythms, this is something that's I have in the daily Cultivate What Matters planner. And excuse me. And this is really helpful to visualize what happens in my day. And I think as being a mom of littles and having a job and a shop and everything, just knowing where my time is going is so valuable. So I appreciate having those. And then I like this too. So they used to break this down into a different way. Let me see if I can show you in my old one. I'm sure I can because I know I didn't do this. So let's see, month in review. I'm excited for, I'm saying yes to my mind. Everything. You see what I mean about how it had it on the, yeah, that was not a fan. Okay, so it had monthly, weekly, daily ideas here. I mean, okay, but I still didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. So yeah, I like that it gives you these different goals here, or spaces for goals, and then writing down action items for that. So then you can take this and put it here in your attending list. Now, what a attending list is you write down what monthly action items you're going to work on, weekly and daily action items. And this is actually perforated. You could take this out and put it in another planner, take it with you, you know, pin it up on a board so you're always looking at it, whatever. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Anyway, so you can do that. I haven't done that. I might start doing that so I see it more and I don't have to have the big book out all the time every month. I just pull it out at the end of a month to reset and set up for the next month. Anyway, but then they put this page on the back so that you can review. And now every month is like that. I'm not going to go through those. I am going to do, is it April's that has it? No. It must be March. Yep. Okay, so it's at the end of March's. They do a quarterly refresh. Here we go. So because they focus on seasons, 4 different seasons, then we do a quarterly refresh. So you analyze, you know, where are you this month, like, or, you know, currently, how are you doing? You know, where have you seen growth? Where needs some work? And I like how it says where needs more nourishment. So it doesn't ever give language as though you're failing or you're doing poorly. It's just, you know, where needs a little bit more love. And that's it. It's very encouraging, I think. And you go through your morning and evening and weekend routines and whatnot. You can completely change all your goals. It doesn't matter. And you don't have to wait for a quarterly refresh to do it either. You just do it. And then you have goals and action ideas. And then it gets you into the next month. And so it does all of that. I'm going to go to December to see what kind of end does it have. Okay. So in the end, it has a year in review for 2024. Yeah, so it does each month. And then over here, it's like, you know, best meal or recipe, milestones celebrated, all kinds of stuff here. And that's it. So, if you have seen the live plan with me that I did in the Facebook group with Brandy, my PR girl, in November, She uses Power Sheets as well, but we were talking about starting a like a, I don't want to say a new group because it's not a group because it's going to be in our Facebook group, but just a support system for each other and anyone who wants to join, honestly, for their goals. And you don't have to be using the system. You can use anything. And, I think the idea is to have that accountability. You can share your goals. You don't have to. You can, we can encourage one another, ask for support. Like, this is something I'm trying to work on. Hey, do you know how, we can get there? All that sort of stuff. But we're planning to start that in the Facebook group for 2024. So just keep an eye out on that. It won't start until after Black Friday because honestly, Dawn and everybody, we're pretty busy getting ready for that right now. But once December hits, we'll start planning things out and getting this stuff set up for 2024. So look out for that part. And then finally, I have my content planner. I say content planner, it's my shop planner. Hold on just a moment. Okay, now when I open this, there's no way it's gonna all be in frame, and I apologize about that. This is a Laurel Denise project planner for 2024. I did, I adjusted it some. So if you take a look at this here, you see some of the pages are a little wonky, and the coil, this coil actually came off of my 2023 undated, and you can see it's all kinds of messed up because I took it off the other one and I put it on this one because I added pages, and I will tell you which pages I added. So here we are. It's this really nice black color. You get a pocket here. It's nice and big, holding all of your stuff, all your papers. You get two little divider or bookmark things. I love how this one says you are here. It says you are also here. Such a great sense of humor. I love it. Anyway, you get your title page and you get here, and it is like goals and things to remember and special dates and everything. So with this, and this is for all of 2024. So, with this being my shop planner, I am probably going to put down like big sales or big events during the year that I know what's going to be going on and putting them there. And then let's see. And we go into, so because this is the project planner, when you open up to the calendar takes up the entire page. If this were like the vertical or horizontal, when you flip these little pages over, right, your whole calendar would be here, and then you can see your weekly spread and your monthly spread all at the same time. Because it's a project planner, that doesn't work that way. Anyway, I like all of this because I'll flip this around like this and put it on my stand next to my desk, and I can just see everything, all the important dates for the month for the shop, and so I can kind of gauge where I am in the month and what needs to be done. And then, let me open this back up. And then I added, so this is an add-on that you can buy, and it just has, it's already pre-laminated and cut on that side. You just pop it in like it's a disc planner. But it's a habit tracker, and I put one in, what is it, every other month, every 3 months or so? I don't remember. But I figure because I can pull it out and move it around, I'll use it, and then, if there's still spaces I didn't use yet, I'll just pull it out, put it in the next month, and keep going. Next up is this page. I love this page because I can put down like different tasks that need to be done and different stages of being done. So for this particular one, I'm going to be doing YouTube tracker. And so I'm going to put, description of what the video is here. And then did I film it? Have I edited it? Have I taken any photos that I need for it. Is it on YouTube? Did I schedule it? Is it, you know, promoted places? Like, did I share it in Instagram, on Facebook? Like, what Facebook groups did I include it in? Like, all that sort of stuff. Make sure I get everything I need done, keep it all straight for a video. And I put one of these every couple of months as well. So this actually came out of the back of my other undated 2023 planner. This planner does come with, actually I don't think this planner does not come with this page, but there is a printable page online that they just released. I saw today actually for the project planner, because a lot of people with the project planner are really sad that this is gone. So anyway, like I said, I took apart my 2023 planner and I put pages in here. So this is one of the pages I included. This is another one of the pages I included. It's just graph paper, and I wanted it in behind the month just for more notes, ideas. And then this is the actual other page. Excuse me, the actual other page of the project planner. So it'd be like the calendar and then this page, and then that's it. I just needed a little bit more in there. I'm not going to go through every month, but like, okay, February. And I did get the sticky notes that fit this planner. So that's what that is. And I put in a, you know, grid paper, and then this is another one of those sticky notes. And so, like I said, those trackers I can pull out and then just reinsert here to keep them with me and keep going on through. And like I said, I put more of these around. Anyway, so I did that all the way through. So you get December here, and then notes page. So we actually get a tab for the notes section, which I really like. So you get a plan ahead with 2025 calendar, yearly wins, yearly lessons. And then we get some graph paper and dot grid. Now you do get more than this in the back of the planner, but like I said, because I pulled it apart and I moved pages around, I took some of these graph and dot grid pages and put them in the months where I was actually going to use them. I didn't want to have to keep flipping back and forth like throughout the whole planner to get to what I needed. So there's that. And then the last page, it's just like, I'm thankful for, gratitude, I'm hopeful for, all that kind of fun stuff. Not going to use this, honestly. It just, no. Oh well, it's okay. And then you get a pocket in the back. And so that right there is my shop planner for 2024. And then lastly, excuse my reach here. So this is not technically the journal I'm going to be using for 2024, but I have, if you've seen, I did do a, did try to do journaling in here, did try to set up for stuff, for like, here's October stuff. It didn't end up getting used, right? Didn't end up getting used. Okay, here's more stuff. Still isn't used. Love the ideas, just wasn't using it. Oh, I was going to do things here, but never even laid it out. More stuff. Okay, this was actually one of my most useful pages. In here, I swatched out all the pens and everything that I was going to use for the next month, so I could go back and reference before I started writing, so I knew what it looked like on the paper. And so we have November, I filled things in. Okay, and then I have habit tracking, which I haven't been keeping up with, and meals, again, haven't been keeping up with. Okay, that's work stuff. I can show you this, because this is this week, clearly not using it, and then next week. Okay, and then I really do like this, this page. This is the kind of stuff that I like doing in here. So I have this stuff. I do like how I had the cleaning thing down here. I do like that a lot. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking, and that was a rough day. Okay, again, I did like this. Didn't really use it though. in this week because I wasn't really in this journal. And then this is this week and not using it. Like this is supposed to be for extra notes and it's just not happening. And then this is for next week, for Thanksgiving week. Super pretty. I just haven't been in this journal. I don't know why. And then this is the last week and I penciled it out and I just haven't done anything to it. Okay, so this is the journaling card from Cocoa Daisy from the kit. So I made these spreads here. Was making a gratitude list. Let's see, journaling a little bit with stuff. That's cute with the paper and everything. Okay, and then just started putting stuff together. So these cards and paper stuff take up a lot of space. Like it makes this planner super, super chunky. And as much as I love doing this part of it, it's not, I don't know, it's not enough for me to keep getting Cocoa Daisy and for me to keep doing this. And like you see, it keeps going. And then, oops, December cover page. And so I even started here laying out in pencil what I want to do for December. This was going to be gratitude. Okay, and then I was going to just go daily, right? So I was going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then tasks and put my cleaning thing here and then just keep going. And I actually did that over here. So like there's this, right? This is Saturday and Sunday on one. And then this I think is actually what it would have been like. So like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But this I can fold, and so I can see my tasks and my cleaning if I'm on Monday through Thursday or whatever. Anyway, I don't know that I'm going to do this. I love this idea. I got it from another YouTube channel. I'm going to try to link it below where I found that idea from. I might not be able to find it. I will look for it. Anyway, instead, what I'm going to be doing here, and not actually here, because like I said, this is like super chunky because of all of those cards and everything in here. It makes it hard to write on. So what I am going to be doing with a journal, because I do have a journal coming from Archer and Olive, what I will be doing is just journaling for me. So I will be using stickers. I will be, doing a lot of deco and making it pretty, but I'll just do stickers. I'm not going to do the thicker elements in it at all. And just journal for my mental health because it really needs it right now. Anyway, that is my planner lineup for all of 2024. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate you hanging out with me through all of this. I hope that you got to see something maybe you weren't familiar with or something, like new to you. I don't know how to even fit all of these in. I don't think that I can. And if you have any questions about any of the planners, let me know. And I'm going to try to link all of them down below in the description. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait to dive into these next year with all of you. I'll see you next time. Bye.